Good evening, chat. It has been so very long since we last found ourselves here, hasn't it? A very, very long time indeed, but, as always, it doesn't matter how long it takes, it only matters if you get there. Maybe. I'm trying to come up with some pseudo-philosophical point about, but we're here now, and that is what matters. You know, don't ignore all of the past failures over there. Ignore the weeks and months that it took us to cross something which was really, really easy. It's literally we've walked across the road. It took us weeks, but you know what? You know what? We did it. That's what matters. Once you have conquered whatever feat, no matter how small or minor, but we did it, chat. That's what matters. But more importantly than crossing all of those various thresholds and boundaries and all of that cool stuff, Darkest Dungeon had a DLC which I didn't even know about until about 10 minutes before starting this, and I was like, I have set up a stream. There's DLC for this game. Get the DLC! Get it! Just click, accept the payment. I don't care how much time it takes, just do it! Yeah. So yes, we now have the DLC for this game, which apparently adds a few more enemy types, but also adds, the Shield Breaker, which is a new hero class. And apparently there's also some little new monsters that are going to be knocking around the place. But I want to see what the Shield Breaker does. I have no idea. I didn't even know this DLC existed. But it does. So we're gonna take a little look at it. See what's going on there. Apparently it's a good time for a proper cheer-up. Someone is about to kill some wannabe coder scientists. That sounds about right. I am also in a similar state where it's like, if one thing goes wrong today, I am going to fucking murder someone. Like, someone will get murdered, and because we're in Britain, we're not allowed proper weapons. It'll have to be done with a teaspoon or something like that, and my god, I am just right up for that challenge. So, yep, we've got our medical ward. That's all nice, and oh, look at that. We've got all the people gathering around there. Now, as for grabbing a hold of one of these Shield Breaker folk, I'm guessing that we're just going to have to plow through something, and it'll maybe just be an option which props up at some point. So we'll see what's going on there. I don't really want those people in my thing, so we can actually arrange them by level now. Wow. Wow. Someone hears the Shield Breaker is a pain. Good. That's what I'm in the mood for. Pain, misery, and general anguish. Why do you think I've played this game for so long? What is it? We've got the Darkest Dungeon, dark, miserable, horrible, XCOM, kind of a little bit miserable, a little bit suffering. I mean, humanity got fucking pwned by aliens from outer space. Amnesia, dark, depressing, pretty horrible stuff. I guess you're getting the idea of what kind of games I like. If it's dark, depressing, miserable, and has the potential to kill lots of people under my command, I am just all for that shit, so let's roll with it. I suppose that means I should probably, do some Dark Souls at some point later, because that's crushing misery right there. Oh wow, the, compressed inventory mod messes with things up here. They didn't actually resize the assets, I see. I see they just, scaled the boxes down. So now everything looks really, really bizarre. Okay, well, let's get on with this. I fancy murdering some bosses, so let's deal with that. So what have we got? We've got the Prophet, we've got the Swine Kang, we have a Hag, that's the person with the cauldron again, and that's an Alluring Siren. I feel like we should go and stab an Alluring Siren if we can, because that means we get to use our high-level Arblast and the, amazing rallying flare ability, which is just absolutely perfect for this particular boss fight. Alright. Well, apparently my mood has improved a lot over the last month. Oh, you don't know. You don't even know. You weren't there. You weren't there. Just because I post a retarded cat being retarded on the internet somewhere, that doesn't mean that all is well. It just means that I saw something really stupid and was like, oh my god! Why would you do this? Oh, look, this is the thing. It makes your cat smart. We'll advertise it with a picture of a cat face planting into a cup. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. Marketing saw that and thought, yes, that will absolutely convince people that this thing will make their cats smarter and more intelligent and more dexterous. Just boom! Right fucking in there with the face. Just, ugh. Sunless Sea is misery on boats. I have heard that. I did actually play a little bit of, I did play a little bit of Sunless Sea when it was on one of its free weekends. It was alright, actually. I might go back to it at some point. Okay, so this gives us our healer. I'll keep with the pull, because I like the pull. Weird Reconstruction, Weakening Curse, Artillery. I'd be tempted to maybe remove Weakening Curse and go for the Stab, because we're going to the Cove, so there's lots of Eldritch stuff. So maybe we'll roll with that, and then between those two things, we've got some pretty good healers going on there. 2 people who can do it. So now I think we just need some good upfront, just smacky people. So who are we going to send? Who is going to make that sacrifice for all of the murder? Wow, we've got a lot of people to choose from here. I'd forgotten just how incredibly massive our roster is. Look at it, it just goes on forever. We have so many people, and so few of them have actually ever seen any battle of any description. It's rather fun. Okay, so do we want to go with some holy folk, which means we can't have an abomination? I mean, we're in the Cove. Those guys don't play well with bleeds, if I recall, so maybe if we went for that, maybe if we go for a Hellion up front, because they've got damages for all ranks. Kind of a meh self-heal, but it's also a nice buff. And then just abominations, because blights and cray-cray, basically. I believe that's the technical term that the kids use these days for when things are off the chain, as it were. Cray-cray, that's the word, is it? I think. I don't know. I tried watching TV earlier. That was one of the things that was said, so I assume that's one of the things that the kids are down with these days. Alright, let's sort these folk out, make sure that they've got everything that we need. Oh wow, yeah, you need that up. Definitely need those as a minimum. Need the heal up, of course. Oh, our Arbalast is actually kind of on board with everything so far. What did you have? Stab Artillery, that and the pull, of course. Stab Artillery, that and the pull. And you're going to be doing, well, I think the same lineup which I give every single Hellion. I think everyone is then up to date on skills. Send them off to the blacksmith, make sure they're all up to date on gear. Just say goodbye to literally all of our money. Goodbye, cash. We hardly ever knew thee or anything like that. So let's go hit some stuff. It's gonna be great. Yeah, we probably should actually give them some things. Oh god, the resolutions! I am so fucking triggered right now. Ugh. Okay. Stun skill chance, that seems useful. I kind of like that, although I'm not a massive fan of the maximum 10% HP. But, wow, that looks absolutely ridiculous. I did not realise that mod would fuck things up as much as it did. That's kind of a shitty one there. Did we or did we not have at some point something which reduced the stress that people took? Possibly, but I also have a feeling we may very well have lost it at some point. Sounds like the kind of thing that would have happened to me. We don't have any Hellion stuff, that's kind of sad. Let's see if we can still get us something for extra damage. Ooh. Ah, that's a lot of minus speed, though. We can offset that with something else. I do just like plus 25% damage, that is so much damage. You can give her a speed stone to offset it a little bit. And Arbalasts, they've got loads of things. Of course you're getting the healing thing. Don't really want that. That could be nice, extra accuracy and crit chance. Kind of just want to give you a speed stone though, because you're speed is atrocious at the moment. Need people to be quicker off the mark a little bit. Well, let's just crack on in this and see what horrendous stuff happens. Okie dokie, so we're going to need torches, that. We have that, so that's probably enough food and enough torches. Couple of you, couple of you, couple of you, extra bandage, couple of keys. All the holy water in the world. Because, of course, we need... How large is the screen I'm playing on? It's the same size that it always is. 24 inches, baby. Oh, yeah. I think I'll probably get something a little bigger at some point soon, though. Just for fun, as a little center monitor, maybe get something 27. Don't really want to go much bigger than that, though. I find too much, like, that close to you just becomes, like, difficult to use, because you're having to move your eyes so far around the place. So, food, torches, that's fine. I think we've got everything that we might need down here. Yeah. Let's roll. What's the worst that can happen, right? Hopefully we'll be able to loot some extra food if the place is too big. Let's just do it.
In financial desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice.
Someone has cancer now. Excellent.
The price was the delivery of an obscure idol and one other item of more.
I do like knowing that these screens are cancerous enough to actually give people cancer.
My newfound accomplices slipped.
What type of bleach am I sipping? It is a cherry cola bleach. It's pretty good. Do I mind if you fall asleep in the middle of this? Well, you can fall asleep. You know what? I give you full permission to just nap to my sultry tones here. You finding this is helping? Just a little whisper in your ear. Go to sleep, Skip. Go to sleep. It's the right thing to do. That's right! Anyway, hopefully that put you down one way or the other. So, oh god, yeah, the buttons. If I had to guess, I would think the boss is there, rather than here. But, battle rooms and curios, ooh. Like I said, if I had to make a guess, I would imagine that the person was there. That's about it. So, that's my guess, I'm going with it. If it's wrong, then I'm going to be sad. But that's life. And someone is paying to feed Baba, as well you should, Merc. She is a demanding little kitten. Requires all of the attention and all of the food. She is very accustomed to getting her 3 meals a day on the days that I am here. Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then on the days when I'm not here, I'd imagine she's very depressed. Wow, okay, here's a whole new mechanic. Sweet. Monsters with stealth have a shadowy appearance and cannot be hit by direct attacks, but are vulnerable to area of effect attacks. Additionally, some hero skills, such as the Shield Breaker's Expose, can hit them while they're in stealth. These skills have the additional benefit of de-stealthing the monster. Oh wow, amazing. Okay, so basically here's a mechanic where there is only like one... There's only one class which can actually deal with it. That's it. Do you unstealth when you... Oh, wow. Okay, no, they stay in stealth mode, so basically you've kind of... Aha! They have changed the rallying flare to do something that makes sense. It removes the stealth. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. We have changed things for the better, I feel. We don't actually have a lot of AoE clear, so yes, by all means. Rallying flare. That didn't seem to remove, did I just misread the thing? Ah. I guess we can still artillery it, but we'll go with the stabs and all that stuff. Yeah, you still can't get that. Maybe it just takes one round off of it. I'll have to reread the tooltip. New mechanics are new and interesting. There we go, his stealth has come down now. Oh, he dodged it. Okay. That would make sense. Yeah, I'm so out of practice with this game now. That's going to make it all the more fun. All the errors will be made, all the suboptimal plays, and I'm not even going to give a single fuck. As usual. It's kind of like the worst thing ever for backseat gamers, my channel. Yeah, but you're making all the mistakes! Yes, I am, and I don't care, go away. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Consider it punishment for the worst people on the internet video games. An energized stinger? That is a thing from before. I just could not recall if it was or not. They're all eldritch, so you get kind of the same bonus against all of them. Stab the things. Blight the things. Make everyone generally miserable. That is the mission. I don't remember that having that effect. See if we can blow one of these things away. Number of fucks given so far equals 0. Quite right. Why would you play games while giving a fuck about them? That's just silly. The entire point is to chill out and relax. You're not going to chill out and relax if you're worrying all the time. They don't have enough blight to kill them. We can fix that next round, though. There we go. That'll now kill them both this round, so we've only got one jellyfish to smack around a little bit. You're horrible people, chap. If you backseat game, yes you are. So you gotta pay attention to the prescribers in those sentences, you know, the things that tell you actually who it is that the statement applies to, because otherwise you'll do what some other idiots on the internet do and decide that literally everything is a shot at them. Somehow. Even when they're not mentioned. Let's go loot some stuff and then go and smack some fools around. Ideally a boss. Now if that boss isn't in that room, I'm going to be kind of sad. Oh, of course we don't scout far enough. Why on earth would we want to do that? Zenek, bro, we need to talk about your loot problems. In fact, we're gonna treat you for that. We're gonna send you off to the medical place and maybe we can have some electrodes attached to you in some capacity. That might solve your problem. Apparently someone in the chat has an energized stinger right here. See, the problem with the internet making lines like that is no one can see where you're pointing when you make the joke, so yeah, I feel like it's lost a little bit of impact. You're all cunty backseat gamers, are you, chat? Well, in that case, yes, you are the worst people on the internet when it comes to video games. And in that instance, then, you are correct to feel offended. And honestly, you should. That's nothing. It's a small wound. You'll be fine. Would I be interested in streaming Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition with a group? No. I have very little interest in doing things with other people. I am quite happy and content to just sit around by myself and do things like this. It's far easier this way. And also, because I'm generally pretty busy, it means that whenever you're doing things with groups, there's always the time demand and stuff, and I can't actually ever guarantee it, so that's also unfair on people in that position. Someone says, "Howdy dear, remember me?" No, I don't. Should I? Did you do something particularly noteworthy last time that I should remember for some reason, because I still don't remember it. I should do pre-boss camping, but do I care? Nah, fuck it, you can walk backwards 2 squares. Not like it's really going to make any particular difference. Nah, go through the door, faggots. There we go. Might as well, since it appears we guessed correctly. Feast, minions. Feast. Have all of the food. I'm a closeted extrovert. No, I think you'll find I'm a closeted introvert. I'm just not as introverted as some other people. Okay, what are we going to do? Extra speed for everyone. We kind of need to do that, because fuck nighttime ambushes. It's only 7 stress. It's not like we've got any problems. Let's not do that. Battle trance, absolutely, because that's fucking awesome. You wanted to be named as a Crusader. Remember Skyrim joke? No, I don't remember that. So many people wish to be Crusaders, so, meh, I don't know. Bleed, blight, disease, none of those apply in the thing. We'll give you extra speed, even more speed. You can never have too much speed. And then marching plans, everyone gets extra speed as well. Look at that, plus 6 speed for our abomination dude. Guy's basically on crack at this point in time. It's going to be bouncing off the walls all over the place. It's going to be beautiful. Let's go. Let's press the D button to victory. Which actually, I suppose, also does mean that I can say I'm going to give this boss the D, because you press the D button to get there. Fnyaf, 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 fnyaf. But then you have to give it the W, which of course means, you know, for the win. So yes, all of the gaming keyboard relating jokes. And all y'all guys need to basically swig holy water. You can transform and smack the shit out of this thing now. Ah, dudes, look, fine. It's just like a giant hideous beast. It's fine. See, we've got all of the resistance. It's great. You drink holy water, it'll be fine. Stab the thing in the face. Look at that. It's great. You also drink holy water. Look at that. And she's got a high bleed resist. You know what? Give yourself an adrenaline rushed. There you go. Extra damage next round. It's going to be great. You drink holy water. Does rallying flare still? Yes, it still buffs our debuff resist. So yes, rallying flare. Hang on. What does it also do? Damage mod minus 95%. So rallying flare does damage now? It does. Okay, that's kind of odd as a thing. I kind of like these the rallying flare changes. Then a little bit of damage. It enables it to de-stealth. Oh crap! And I'm gonna sneeze. I held most of it in. Okay, that was kind of annoying. We could just mark that thing, or I guess just start hammering it. Let's just start hammering it. Ah, you won't. You'll come back to our side eventually. Wow. Why would you do that? Why would you want to strike the people on our team? That doesn't seem very teamly. It doesn't seem very teamly at all. Let's... Oh, I was going to say, let's clear that. No, you're not allowed to clear things.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
It is true, chat. Rallying flare will now hurt Wilbur. That could be an absolute disaster in those fights. Now, please don't kill my occultist. Yeah, great, fine. Buff yourself. Heal yourself. Just miss a turn. That's great. Then you'll come back to our side and it'll be wonderful. You really need to heal yourself up, Broseph. Well, sure, you know, 6 HP, better than nothing, right? Right. There we go, we've got our Hellion back. Probably should have given her the charge ability. Would have been maybe the most useful, I think, actually. Will you just leave my Hellion alone? Look, we've got so much debuff resist. And yet it's still like, nope, 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 you're still gonna fall to the charm. Let's see if we can stack it up a little bit higher. I believe we've lost our holy water buff. It's kind of sad. I kind of want to... Maybe I'll give the damage dealers holy water, because I don't really want them to be going over, because they'll be absolutely disastrous if they go over.
Well struck.
You just need to straight up heal yourself. You can bandage up, you can heal yourself. That's the kind of heal that we need. Look at that. 34. Great. Now, he just had holy water. If he goes over, that's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit and a half. Look at that. That was some amazing resistance that he had stacked up there. Still went over. Still went over. You guys gonna get raked now? Okay, that's good. One of the annoying things that can happen is, of course, they drag over your abomination and then they turn it back into human form, which then means you can't turn it back into beast form on your side, which kind of sucks. Fake holy water, I think it might actually be, chat. This holy water that you've sold me is just... it's awful, frankly. It's just terrible. There we go. Yeah. Oh, please don't. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's gonna be great. Yes, a courageous beast indeed. The best kind. Move forward and then you can, rage in next turn. It's gonna be great. I'm kind of tempted to actually just lay the smackdown on this thing. Let's do that. I know our poor beast is a little low on HP, but I think we can actually just break this boss in another 2 or 3 hits. God damn you and your... No, no, we're going to use this ability, cause screw you. Well, get slammed, get debuffed, and get generally wrecked. Give him the heal. There we go. Yeah, just take a swing anyway, that guy will block it. Kind of a nuisance. Please don't go over to that side. Jesus Christ, the RNG bullshit on this. The RNG bullshit of this Siren song is absurd. But we have so much debuff resist. Apparently that's the thing that brings everyone onto your side. Just a... everyone loves it. It's great. That thing just does not want to die. Just mark him up and then get some decent shots on him next round. It'll be fine. No, you don't fight for any of that stuff. You're just being a bitch now, frankly. Oh good, the stupid shield ability has worn off. Murder that thing! There we go! Now oh, brilliant heal, Siegfried. As always, you are the master of heals. No one can heal a raid quite like you. Stop patching people up manually then, let's do that. Now we just have to deal with the guy who doesn't want to be killed under any circumstances. It's fine, we'll get him. Maybe. You use the flare. No, let's just patch someone up. There you go, that's a good patching. It actually worked. How about that? Finally, something kind of goes our way for the first time in this entire game. Yes, that was a very inspirational speech. Thanks for that, Lewis. God, this thing just does not want to die. There we go. You did it, chat. Look at you. You are just the most competent of people. Your performance today was entirely adequate, apart from, you know, all those times that you were like, hey, you know what, I want to go and fight on their side, because why wouldn't I? Alright, let's see how absolutely screwed everyone is. Actually, none of those are particularly awful. Okay. That's pretty good. Aha! Now we have this person. We have a shield breaker in here. Look at this. Ah, so amazing. Look at all of these people with their hats and their spears and their abilities. Right. What do you do? So you have a pierce. It's kinda shitty, damage-wise, but it ignores armor. Cool. You have an ability called Puncture, moves you forward 1. Bypasses guard, that would have been really useful in the last fight. Breaks guard, can't be guarded. And pull 2. So you move forward 1, you pull someone towards you. If they've got a guard, it breaks it, and it can't be guarded as well. Okay, that makes sense. Adder's Kiss, melee back 1, and a weak blight. Okay. Impale, back 1, ranged ability, but it hits everything. Okay. Expose, melee back 1 again. Bypasses stealth, and it de-stealths things. Captivate. Not a whole lot of damage. Does some blight and extra damage against marked stuff. Okay. And Serpent Sway, self, 2 blocks and buff speed. 3 speed. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting thing to play. So it seems actually like this character is a full-on... You need to have them... Like, every ability I think that they've got requires them to move. So you'd have to play them in a party which doesn't give a shit about having people moved all over the place. So that would probably play quite nicely with Jesters. Probably okay with Highwayman as well. Let's see, so those are from the first 3, that's from anywhere, that's front, 3, 2 and 3. Okay, so it seems like you kinda... They just dance from probably position 1 and position 2. You could probably actually just keep them rotating position 1 and position 2. So if you stuck a highwayman in there with the front pistol ability, the up front pistol ability, and the lunging stabby thing, you could make that work. 3 shield bearers and a flagellant would be a fun run. That could be fun. Just have 3 people at the front dancing all over the place and have the flagellant at the back work as a rolling healer. That could be fun. We'll have to see if we can get more of them. Maybe try something like that. Oh, such a shame. I'm tempted to give it a try, but I'm not exactly sure what with. We'd need to send in all the lobies. Ugh. Fortunately, we have quite a few lobies. Yeah, we could make something work. We've got a highwayman there. We've got a lot of highwaymen, actually. And then you just stick something at the back. Yeah, we could try something like that. Maybe we can try something like that now. Let's see. So we put shield breaker up front with this dude, who already has the advance and the point blank shot, because of course he does. We could probably stick a grave robber behind that. With lunge and shadow fade, we could have a very dancey first rank party. That could be fun. But then what will we have at the back? Actually, we've got a flagellant we could stick at the back. Yeah, put a flagellant in the back as a straight up healer. I'm down for this. This sounds funny and potentially absolutely god awful. Right, so what abilities would everyone need to have? You first and foremost need to basically give up like pretty much all of that in favor of heals and stuff like that. You need lunge, and then probably I would say maybe give up poison darts in favor of shadow fade. We can do that. We can make this work. So you need shadow fade in order for this to work. Give up the blight, because it requires specifically rank 3 and you can't always guarantee that you're going to be there. But you can lunge and move back then. That guy is fine. What abilities would we need for our shield breaker? Pierce seems like a no-brainer, frankly. Impale looks like nice AoE. Adder's Kiss can only be done from the front. I think maybe Expose to break stealth. And then Puncture for guards. So pierced, so 2 things to move forward, 2 things to move back. Armor piercing attack, something which bypasses guard. That just seems to be a general back, but with a lot of AoE. And expose to get rid of stealth. I'm okay with that. This seems like something hilariously bad that couldn't possibly go wrong under any circumstances. Let's roll this team in. I know it's a very low-B team, but we can do this. We can send them in somewhere. Just see what's going on. Let's try and give them a shortish dungeon. There's no short dungeons. Of course there's no short dungeons. We kind of just need literally everything, don't we? So, are there any interesting trinkets? Not particularly. I guess we're just going to grind it out anyway and see what happens. We've got fewest portraits, so let's send them in. I don't think they're even going to need, they're not really even going to need trinkets. Let's just chuck them in anyway and see how they do. It's a low-B dungeon, so we'll give it a go. Do you even need any of this stuff? Probably not. Where are we going? Wield. I think that requires a little bit of everything, really. Yeah, we'll just go. We'll chalk this one up to being an experimentation run. Let's just see what happens, really.
Every lost resource must be recovered.
Because this is what this game is all about. Experimentation and hilariously silly builds. Touch it with the holy water. There you go. You did it. Look at that. You are now a manslayer. Aren't you just amazing and incredibly violent? Alright, let's see how the dance party goes, shall we? Lunge and give a person a stab. Look at that. You're so overpowered. It's great. You advance and give people the stab. Look at that. You are just great, aren't you? Just start rolling the heels, I guess you're going to be piercing things, or you're going to be doing that. So which one does the most damage? Half damage. Bypasses guard. We don't need that. Just stab them. Lunge in with the stab. Our grave robber is getting groped. Ah, look at this. Darkest dungeon confirmed sexist. Enemies used grope attacks on the two women in the party. Just full-on confirmed straight misogyny there. Use the fade to get back. Don't need that, I guess. Do we want to continue dancing, or do we just want to, let's use that. Pull this person forward a bit. Damn it. Of course they resist. Why would they not resist? Roll the heels, my good flagellant buddy. Oh no. The stress and things. You can't lunge, but we can shadow you back again. So let's do that. You really are quite bleeding, aren't you? Well, get rid of some of that stress over there. Look at that. There you go. Got all the skills. See if you can drag that person forward again. There we go. That's a little bit better. Go forward, get her out of the way, because stress is bullshit. You can then lunge back forward. Probably take that dude out. Great. Roll some heals again. This is literally your only job. Advance and stab that thing. And you advance and stab that thing, I guess. Yeah, it seems kind of like we're more just going on a conveyor belt of things moving forwards rather than moving backwards now. I didn't take any keys, did I? I'm an idiot. Oh well. Doesn't matter. It's not like we're really going to be missing anything important. Let's default them back to the correct order. You're a flagellant, buddy. You should be loving this. Look at that. You can then use your, you know, ability and stuff. I gave you exsanguinate. Why on earth would I do that? That wasn't the one I wanted to give you at all. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Touch the thing with the herbs, buddy. You'll be fine. There we go, look, we got loads of food. You can probably eat a bit of it. There you go. Do you feel better now? Do you feel like you're wasting the team's resources now, Dual Star? You probably should. Considering that is exactly what you're doing. Right, come on, give me some mission stuff. I desire the mission stuff. I kind of also desire some random fights between here and there. You can change abilities in the field, not that I'm aware of. Or maybe you can. Yes, we can. There you go. We sorted the things out. But we fixed all of the problems. Why has that got a tiny gold symbol next to it? I don't know. Maybe that's part of the loot thing. Come on, let's go fight some things and roll the party. Or, you know, I guess we can pick this up. There we go. Medical supplies. We did it. Alright, let's fight. Let's roll the party around. Like the pros that we are. Because we are literally the most pro people in the world, aren't we, chat? There we go. I guess just start rolling the heals again. You're a flagellant, it's all you're good for at this point with this build. Let's try and pull that guy into range of everyone else. There we go. Ah, it's fine. Hey, you can vanish again, roll you back, and then everyone else can start rolling forward. It'll be beautiful. Stack up some heals on the person who really needs it. Ugh. Hit that guy and try to drag him forward. I don't like these guys existing because of the psychological damage. Can't really have any of my people going absolutely insane. It's never good. See, especially when you keep hitting the same person just over and over and over. I mean, that's just some bullshit. Restore the person! Look at that, 3 HP around. What a player that flagellant is. Giving everyone the shitty heals that they deserve. You can vanish again! And gain all of the dodge. Look at that, it's beautiful. Pull that dude forward. Or kill him. Doesn't matter, really. Let's try and eat a little bit of that stress. Ugh, that thing. It's okay, we have an ability that can drag him back, I suppose. Or drag him forward. So, I guess the plan is we do that. Actually, let's eat some more of that stress. Yeah, we'll drag him in anyway. Drag him forward, give him some murder. It'll be great. Oh, truly is a harmless swipe. Stab him! Look at that. It was a thing of beauty.
But a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, let's loot this. Sure, why not? We've got the anti-venom for it. Gotta say, I am kind of enjoying this this lineup. I think Shieldbreaker has potential. The only thing that I will say about the Shieldbreaker is it's definitely a class that you have to kind of build the entire party around. Just because all of their abilities require the ability to move. So I think it really is like you have to build basically the entirety of your party around that one character. Which I think is in some ways going to be quite interesting, because it may force a lot of people to start building more dancey parties. But I also think that that's kind of a problem, because it's kind of going to suffer, I'd imagine, from the same problem the Abomination has, where people are just discouraged from using it because it's so bloody awkward. You're like the Abomination, oh, you can't use me with half of the classes in the game because reasons, bye. It's like, okay, fine, I just won't use that one class. Just keep doing the impale thing, we'll get some heals going on you shortly.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
You know what, you can eat stuff, there you go. Eat some food. That will heal you. Or at least take care of the bleed as well. Might as well. Do we have a shovel? Of course we have a shovel. Let's do it. Alright. Stab some ectoplasm. It's very well known to be the most effective strategy. Just give it the stabby.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Alright.
Success.
Well, that worked.
Or is it merely a trick?
Gotta say, this is... it's an interesting one. I'm not entirely sure if I'm, you know, like, all way, this is like the greatest thing ever, you know, party-wise, but, I mean, it seems fun. Definitely. I think I've just never really been much of a fan of dancing parties. So I think it's kind of, you know, a little bit sort of lost on me, like the supposed fun of constantly rotating everything.
Be gone, fiend.
Is it worth camping? Probably not. This is a low dungeon, so all the stuff's a bit shit in it. It's kinda easy. And I could camp, I guess, if I really wanted some advantage here, but frankly, we don't need it. And since it makes, like, basically no difference at all, how much damage you take, for example, in the dungeon, it's kind of like, meh. It's like, your guys, they can lose their entire health bar 10 times, or they can hit once, you know, it doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of difference.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, use the touch the coffin, sure, why not? Well, all of our quest items are along here anyway, we've got like one more fight, so who really cares about camping, am I right? We literally must kill one more group of people. Oh look, it's the group of people against whom the riposte party is amazing. I miss the riposte party. Riposte party was fun.
Decisive pummeling.
See, can you imagine if we had the riposte party? Those blanket fires, man. Those two guys would be dead. They would just be so dead. Aha! That's why we like the riposte ability. It just makes your life so much easier. Like, you hit me? Okay, you die now. Especially if you have many people with it.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Didn't bring keys, who cares? Just go in it. You'll be fine, just root around in it. Yay, we found the bag, chat. Look at that. Ah, we are just amazing, chat. We are literally the best dungeon people that the world could ever ask for.
Struggling hamlet.
And now our people are slightly better and also slightly worse for the wear. But you know, they achieved the things, and that's what matters most, I think.
For the study of suffering.
So, how long have we been, rolling this for? About an hour. Okay, maybe I will do one more, or maybe I shall just, wind things down here, because, nah, I need to, frankly. Apparently there is someone in the chat who sexually identifies as a bucket. Is that because you like having things put in you? Heh, 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 heh. Giggity. I think that's pretty much all that really needs to be said there, frankly. Why is my phone buzzing at me? Just go, no, I don't care, go away. Things that are not relevant at the moment. It's like, people just haven't got the message yet. It's like, no, there's a time and a place. And the time is never, and the place doesn't exist. You need to go and drink, because it's apparently the only thing that will actually ease your life in general. Buckets are very oppressed. People keep kicking them. Yes, they do. But, you know, if you just weren't so kickable, then I guess there wouldn't be any need for people to go and kick those buckets. There's something about the sound, you know, because they're quite a large hollow vessel. You get that proper doom when you do it, so it's like you're asking for it. Buckets are just asking to be kicked. Alright. I do believe that I'm just gonna wind things down there. I feel like we have achieved some things, and there are other things I would like to go and achieve tonight, like, you know, eating and sleeping. These things would be great. So I think I'm going to go and do those, and chat, you can sit around and do, well, whatever it is that you like. It's your time. You can sit and do whatever else it is that people do alone on the internet at night where no one can see them. You can just, I'm sure you'll think of something that you can do, chat. So I do believe that we are done, and I shall see you, I don't know, at this rate probably next month, next year, who knows, whenever I can next be bothered to do things. Fare thee well, chat.